Hey, kia ora, Helen Brahms here, coming to you live from Sun City in Arizona. Hope you're all having a super fantastic, sparkling Magic Monday. Yes, it is that day of the week where we create magic to turn this week into a phenomenal week. So what? Into a phenomenal week. So what magic did you create today to cause this week to become phenomenal? I got some stuff done off my to-do list. What else did I do? Yeah, I got some stuff off my to-do list. I made sure my planner was completely up to date, which it was. And I discovered a meeting that was on one thing, was on my planner, but it wasn't on my electronic calendar. So I had to do a quick update on that. Just as well, because I like to write things down. And so I use my planner for that. And sometimes I forget to transfer it across to my calendar. So today I was able to, I was getting ahead of myself. I was getting next week set up in my planner because I had some things I have to put into next week, pre-plan into next week. So I was making sure that was getting done. And that's when I discovered I'd missed a couple of things off my electronic calendar. So they quickly got put in. So my calendar is now completely up to date, as it should be. And my to-do list is going off very, very well. And what else have we done today? Also, we've had a creative day today. Got to create some new designs for cards today, all in alignment with testing and everything else. What else did I get to do today? It was just a very productive day. I mean, my head was down all day, and my new boss sends me a message saying, "Boy, time flies." Or something about time flying. I looked up and it was like almost 4 o'clock. And I'm like, wait, what? So she'd even caught me off guard with that one. I had just been down there on the chat, over here doing projects, back on chat, over here doing projects. And I was like that all day. And I thought, oh my gosh, I haven't even gone and filled my water bottle up. And so I thought, I'm just going to take a quick 5-minute break. And I'd basically been like that since 3 o'clock. 1 o'clock. So I'd done almost 3 solid hours of just sitting, answering chats, over here working on the projects, answering chats, over here working on projects. I was like that for like 3 solid hours. I didn't even realize that time had passed. And in the meantime, I'm just drinking water, and my water bottle ran out at some point. So, I'll get up in a minute and do that. Carry on with the chats, carry on with the projects, So I've had a very, very good day. And then my brother posted an article about what happened in New Zealand, and I cracked up laughing because in New Zealand, Auckland is, I don't know if they still are, but they were in a level 4 lockdown, which meant nothing was open except essential services. You weren't allowed to leave the house, basically. And they actually had barriers on all the roads leaving Auckland to go to either Northland or down into the rest of New Zealand. And the police were actually policing these and stopping people, checking out, why are you here? Do you need to be here? And all this sort of stuff, and seeing how, and turning cars around that didn't need to be going south. So it was, but the article said that they arrested 2 people, that 2 people were arrested after allegedly trying to cross the border into Auckland. So they're coming from south of Auckland into Auckland. And they were caught with $100,000 in cash and a boot full, which is a trunk load, of KFC. And why would they need so much KFC? And I thought, probably all the fast food restaurants are probably all closed. Like all the restaurants are probably closed right now. So they were smuggling the KFC into Auckland. But yeah, they said they noted a suspicious looking car traveling on a gravel road, and when the car saw the police, he did a U-turn and took off. So of course they pursued, they pulled them over, $100,000. But it looked like they also had, reading the article, they also had some little, 1 ounce bags. Yeah, they had $100,000 in cash alongside empty ounce bags and a large amount of and a boot full of takeaway of KFC. Well, that was hilarious. So yeah, that was just a highlight of my day. But today's been a really good day emotion-wise. I've been keeping positive. So thank you everybody for all the messages of support and love and everything else and prayers. I truly appreciate it, because in the past, this has been a very rough week leading up to Brad's passing. But today was a really good day. Emotional-wise, I had a great call this morning with a very dear friend of mine, and so we got to catch up just a little bit and talk some business. But it was a very quick call because her and I can easily sit on the phone for 3 or 4 hours, no problem at all. But fortunately, we had a dead stop time because she had an appointment she had to get to. So, and I had stuff I had to get done this morning. So we did have a very quick call, but it was great to talk with her this morning and have a conversation and just catch up with what she's got coming up and what she needs help with and that sort of stuff. So, and we talked a little bit about, just a little bit about what had been going on and all of that, and how grief sucks. It really does. And you never know when it's going to hit you. You never know what's going to trigger a reaction to something. It could be something somebody says. It could be a smell. Somebody walks past you and you smell a cologne or a perfume that triggers a memory. It could be a song that comes on. It could be a movie, a piece of a TV. We're just going to give them a piece of the TV. It could be a snippet from a movie or a TV show that you see that may have been a favorite of theirs. It could be, you're in a bookstore and you see books that you know that they liked or that they read. So there's a lot of different ways that you can get that grief can be triggered. And sometimes you can see these things and it just doesn't register. Brad liked that. Well, they've got new books out. Or Brad would have liked those. And there's, and that's basically all it is. And other times it can trigger a different set of emotions going of all of a sudden you're feeling the loss, you're feeling the emptiness, and that sort of stuff. So it can trigger the hard side of grief. And then you've got to pick yourself, you've got to give yourself permission to feel those emotions. And then once you've done that, it's, you got to pick yourself up and carry on and keep moving forward. As long as you keep moving forward and don't stop, that's the main thing. And, but today has been a really, really good day. I woke up feeling fantastic. A lot better than I did yesterday. I was back in form again. And so we'll see how that goes this week. But I'm trying to stay positive this week. And anytime memories come up, trying to remember them with love. And all the fun times that we had. And I even think about some of I wish I hadn't have said that. But, we got through it. We were, I may have said something or he may have said something that upset either one of us. And but we worked our way through the issue and the problem and got back on track again and carried on. So, not every marriage is perfect. There's always ups and downs in marriages. And sometimes it's the not so good parts that come up as the memories. And sometimes it's the good parts. And sometimes you can just sit there and have a good laugh because of some stupid thing that you guys did together that nobody else would get. And I love those moments when you just sit there and you just start laughing and people look at you sideways and they're like, what is up with you? And you go, you had to be there. And they're like, what? I saw just a memory I had with Brad and you just had to be there to experience it. So, but yeah, there's been lots of good memories floating up to the surface this week. A couple of not so good ones, but we'll keep it going. Just keep moving forward and all of that sort of stuff. So anyway, I have a DOG that wants to go for a WALK and is now looking at me because I just spelled it out and I think she's finally figuring out what that all means. Not sure if that's a good thing that my dog is learning to spell. But very quickly, what your question of the day, tell your story question of the day is, what are some of the jobs you had as a teenager and did you have a favorite one? So don't just put down, well, I just had these jobs. Talk about the jobs. What duties did you have to do in those jobs and things? What was your favorite one that you had to do and why? So just pad the questions out a little bit. And I was supposed to do a genealogy question today. I just remembered. Oh my gosh. I didn't have it written down. I'm going to go back through my submissions and find it again. I promise I will have it tomorrow night. I'm making a note. Hang on, I need the pink pen. Got to have the pink pen for that one. Okay. Family tree question. Because it's one that I've been asked several times, and so I thought I would answer that one next, since it's one that we've had several times. So I have that written down for tomorrow night. I apologize for not getting it done tonight, like I said I would this morning. I totally forgot about it, but it's now written in my planner to do tomorrow night. So we'll definitely have it tomorrow night. So tomorrow night we'll be answering a very popular question that's been asked several times by some of you viewers who've asked me several times in messages. So I will be answering it tomorrow night. And if you want to find out what it is, you'll have to tune in tomorrow night for that one. But anyway, I'm out of here. Like I said, I'm going to take a DOG for a WALK. We will catch you guys. Now she's actually coming up. She's actually running up the She's actually right here next to me now. Like, well, come on, you going? And she's got to pour up on the thing. No whining? Okay, good. I now determine when she wants something, she comes and she sits down next to me and she puts a paw up on the bench or next to my leg and goes, oh. And then I have to decipher what that means. I know it means that she wants something. I have to decipher what the something is. And depending on the time of the day, I can usually pick it up. But anyway, I'm out of here. Go have a super fantastic sparkling rest of your Magic Monday, and we'll catch you guys back here bright and early tomorrow morning for Tune Up Tuesday. Hey, Canada. You ready, Zeph? Do you want to go for a walk? You want to get my shoe?